I'm calling this meeting of the Cleveland Heights City Council to order, and I'd like to start with Addie calling the roll call, please.
Cobb.
Here.
Petrus.
Here.
Posh.
Here.
Larson.
Here.
Maddox.
Here.
Russell.
Here.
On the agenda, next item is an executive session, so I need a motion to go into executive session.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that we go into executive session to consider the appointment of a public official.
Second.
Roll call, Addie?
Cobb.
Aye.
Larson.
Aye.
Russell. Aye. Maddox.
Aye.
Petrus.
Aye.
Posh.
Yes.
All right, we'll be going off camera for a while, and we'll be back when we finished our executive session. Thank you. Thank you for waiting, and it's 8:39. We are out of executive session. We're going to go to new business, and I'd like to ask this question. Does anyone have a motion to put before council for appointing a candidate to fill the current council vacancy? Councilor Posh.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to select Zenobia Sheets for Cleveland Heights City Council to fill the 2 months, 3 months vacancy that we have.
Do you have a second?
I second that.
Any discussion?
I third it.
I would like to say a couple statements real quickly. I was very impressed meeting some of the candidates. I was very impressed with the 9 resumes that we received. I think each and every one of the applicants would have made a great impression on this council and would add a little bit of diversity in any way that you'd want to define diversity. I believe in this particular case, Zenobia Sheets is a wonderful candidate at this point, has the time to serve, has some very, very exciting ideas that I think are very different than most of ours, that I think can bring some, just another breath of fresh air that we're feeling this past couple weeks to this council and to this city.
Councilor Maddox.
I want to agree with everything that Councilman Posh just stated. We had great candidates, but Zenobia, she allowed us to think and reimagine some things that I think when we entered into conversations that we hadn't even thought about. But again, the conversations that we've had and looking over the resumes and the great answers to these questions, is clear that we have some amazing people in our community. This was not easy. They allowed us to think. They really challenged what we're looking like. I think for the next 3 months, though, we have someone who is passionate about the community, who's bringing a very unique voice to council. I think the community is going to be excited to meet her and connect with her. I can tell you from my point of view, and I think I can speak for all of my council colleagues, she is full of energy and just excitement for this community in all areas of it. And I think we're going to see some great things come out of our budget hearings and conversations from that. And I think she's going to challenge us too in some very good ways and positive ways. And so I'm really, really excited about this selection.
Thank you, Madam President. I, too, would like to thank everyone who applied for the position. There were some really excellent candidates. Each person had their own strengths and would have contributed in some way to our council. I'm very excited about the idea of Zenobia joining our council. She brings a lot of energy and fresh ideas that I'm sure that we and the city will benefit from. Thank you.
I, too, appreciate all of the applicants for going out of their way to submit an application, giving a lot of thought to the applications that were received. I'm looking forward to having Zenobia join the City Council for the remainder of the year. I think she'll be an excellent addition.
I would like to say ditto to everything my colleagues have said. Zenobia is going to be a wonderful choice. I am so happy that so many people applied, and every candidate was excellent in their perspective and what they wanted to bring to council. I believe Zenobia will be a great fit. I was just so happy and stunned that I actually met her a couple years ago, and by accident, and wanted to be able to get into the political arena, and just to be able to run into her again in this form, it was kind of shocking. So, and surprising, because I didn't even recognize her, but I'm so glad to wish her well and bring her on board. So thank you.
This process that we go through when we're filling a vacancy is not an easy one. And I am so impressed with my council colleagues for making the choice that we have this evening, and also for their concerted taking this seriously, that we are talking about people who are interested in serving on this council. And we came through and selected one this evening. Zenobia, I want you to know that your priority, being the youth in this city, is going to help us really bring that forward in our budget hearings and any committee that you will serve on, because the youth are sort of like the sustainability thing that we should have sustainability in every discussion. We should have youth in every discussion. And she will bring that to the table. Her energy will help us get through each evening. She will be sitting down there next to Councilor Petrus. So we'll fill that seat, and we'll find some committee assignments for her that she can make a big contribution to, as well as during the budget. Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Just want to make sure that, yeah.
Yes. I'd like someone to, no, we have already. So we're ready to vote. Addie, will you do a roll call, please?
Posh.
Yes.
Petrus.
Yes.
Russell.
Definitely yes.
Maddox.
Absolutely, yes.
Cobb.
Aye.
Larson.
Indeed. Opposed? Motion passes. Welcome to Cleveland Heights City Council, Zenobia Sheets. And we'll see you Monday night. All right. I want to make sure that we have on the agenda that the oath will be administered to our new member. And I will let her know this evening she can invite family, friends, okay? Can we have a photographer here? All right. And thank you everyone who applied again. This was a very interesting process to go through for a 3-month position, but I'm happy with where we're at, and I believe all my council members are as well. Do I have any council member comments in addition to what we've just done? And Councilor Maddox.
I just want to say thank you to everyone here tonight. This is the third night I've seen everybody. We're rolling through this as we're transitioning and putting things together. And I just want to acknowledge that and to say thank you to all of you. And then I don't want to get killed tonight. Tonight's my wedding anniversary. And so I just want to tell my wife happy anniversary, and I'm on my way home. And so that's it.
Anybody else? Okay, happy anniversary. Meeting is adjourned at 8:47.